Good morning, it's Fun Uncle Scott, and today is, April 2nd. That makes this day 23. I'm leaving Hikertown this morning after a wonderful zero here. Again, highly recommend you make this a stop on your travels. So now we're off to do the dreaded aqueduct walk. So, yeah. I think most people do this at night to avoid the heat. I'm just hoping for a little heat out here this morning because holy crap, it's been cold, and it's kind of cold and breezy this morning, so this should be a good day for it. Let's see how far we make it. I gotta make the Hatchby by Wednesday. Made some arrangements, so that's my goal. I think I can do that. It's about 40 miles, 3.5 days. Yeah. So we're going to walk down this road and come up to the aqueduct. Anyways, we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, here we are coming up to the California Aqueduct here, or the LA Aqueduct, or whatever this is. There's the warning signs. Could drown. Yikes. Good thing we don't have to cross it. Let's see. Trail looks like it goes up here. Ooh, actually, gonna get to go see. And Hikertown is now open. Look at that. Just gonna follow these footprints up here and see where that takes me. Corn nuts, food of champions, breakfast of champions. You know, walk up this little embankment, and I don't think that's doesn't look very trail-like. So, let's get up here in the berm and see what we see. Oh yeah, there's a PTC sign right there. Oh, this is just a road. There's the aqueduct. There it is, going from someplace where there's water to someplace where there's normally not water, but right now there is. So, onward and northward. Okay, coming up, looks like we're gonna get to cross the mighty aqueduct. Oh, looks like I might have a little fishing going on up there. I wonder what kind of fish there are. We'll have to ask and find out. So, yeah, it's been a little bit of a walk, not bad. I haven't covered that much distance yet. Well, I've been going about a half hour. But, yeah, well, looks like you got some weird stuff going on up there with the aqueduct. A bunch of cement work. That may be a pump station. Raise it up a little bit or something. We'll find out when we get over there. Anyways, as I go over the bridge, I'll have to ask those guys what they're fishing for. Talk to you later. Alright, turns out they were fishing for stripers. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but we'll go with it. Stripers in the LA Aqueduct. Okay, looks like we're gonna have a little trail junction up here. Probably put the camera away and figure out my navigation. We'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, this is interesting. We got the pipeline, which I assume is carrying water, crossing the aqueduct, which is also carrying water. I guess people want to keep their water separate. Interesting. Okay. Headed back northward again. In the wind. It's supposed to be a big high wind advisory coming up in a couple days, so that'll be exciting when I'm up my Hatchby. Here we go down the pipeline. Okay, so I'm walking northward down this, down the pipeline for now. Looks like it goes up eventually. Got a bunch of solar panels out there. I'll tell you, I think this little section right here kind of epitomizes one of the big differences between this year and other years. I mean, I've watched people other years, even the early start people. Yeah, I guess it's not always hot out here, but I can tell you that it seems like most videos, most YouTube channels and people are hiking the PCT. What you see are people walking this at night to avoid the heat. Be grouped up in big groups, having kind of little dance parties out here. We're in their glow-in-the-dark stuff on this pipeline, which looks really fun. But this year, at least the early start, it's a whole lot of different out here. Walking this in the day, just, gosh, it's so nice. The temperature got up to like 60 today. And, you know, with all the snow and people flip-flopping and all that, we're all spread out. I mean, I saw a number of people at Hikertown. Well, there were a number of people at Hikertown, but everyone's all holed up in their little rooms because it's cold and windy. It's still cold even all day, even in the afternoon. It's just cold and windy. Even if you are camped around other people at night, it's cold and windy and you just don't socialize in this weather. Unless you're actually just physically walking next to someone. But that's hard because there's so few people out here right now this year. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people delayed their start. There's just not a lot of people on the trail right now. And those of us out here are just kind of in survival mode, trying to stay warm, not freeze. So yeah, it's a different year out here. But we'll take it. It's the year we picked. It's the year we got, the year we're given. We're doing our best to make this happen. Looks like there's a couple hikers out there headed this way, I think. Oh, I get to talk to somebody. Yay! All right, we're getting into a forest of Joshua trees or yucca plants over there. That's really cool. You don't normally get to see them that close together. Over on the other side of the water pipe, it appears there's multiple Joshua trees over there that are getting close to flowering. That'd be kind of cool. All right, everybody, look what I ran into. It's Awesome Hikes.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's your YouTube channel?
It's Awesome Hikes, awesome in parentheses on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. And while you're doing it, subscribe to this channel as well. What are you even doing?
Yes, this guy's awesome. I've seen him. His channel is fantastic. You gotta follow it. My sister is a huge fan.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So that's great. You know, all the videos I've seen, everybody talks about the dreaded aqueduct. All I can say is that I'm about 6 miles into this. It is flipping heaven out here. After all that cold post-hilling and the cold snow and rain, I'm out here easy walking. Sun's out. It's a little breezy, but it's probably 60 degrees here, maybe headed for 70 or 80 today. I love it. Oh, I'm just enjoying this. So, back in my happy place. All right, I'm out here at mile about 527, and I'm just loving this. I feel like I'm finally getting some desert. Yeah, it's been a wonderful morning, wonderful day. Enjoy it. It feels like hot, but I'm sure it's probably like 65. But it's just amazing right now. If you look around here, doing a slow pan, just how green everything is. Got a few little flowers. The Joshua trees are mostly back behind me now, it looks like. There's still a few kind of hanging out here. And there's still a little snow up high in the mountains. I still may get my feet in a little snow, but I think that'll be okay. Also, I think people were talking about high winds. I checked windy.com. It looks like it's not going to be too bad. It's mostly tomorrow afternoon. So it doesn't look like I'll be camped in it. So that's kind of what's going through my brain right now. Feeling pretty happy. Nice, hopefully easy walk from here to Tehachapi. Talk to you later. Alright, I'm just cruising along here about mile 530.6 or so. So I've got some turbines. I'm guessing those are curtailed while somebody else makes power. Oh, it is kind of light here, light air. But looking ahead, you got a nice straight road in front of us, nice soft sandy surface. Sun's out. Got the wind at my back, which means I have tailwind. But I'm not feeling a lot of wind. It's nice and toasty while I'm walking. If I turn around the other way, there's actually a fair bit of breeze. So Yeah, if you're southbound on this right now, you got a nice cool breeze in your face. Northbound, I'm just soaking up the heat like a reptile and loving it. Talk to you later. Alrighty, we're about 3 miles from a water source, coming up by these wind turbines. I'll probably camp near the water source tonight, I think. Sounds like there might be some decent campsites there. So probably another hour walking. I'm taking a little break soon. It's still early. It's only about 2:30. So that being said, see you on down the trail. Taking a little 5-minute break here. So we got coming up to the wind turbines. So when they're running, those turbines will typically generate they typically generate 3-phase 690 volt power. And then at the turbine, at each turbine, either up in the nacelle, the box at the top of the tower, or down near the bottom of the tower, there'll be a transformer that steps that up to 35,000. That 35,000 volts gets transmitted from the turbines over to the substation. At the substation, it'll get stepped up somewhere between 200,000 and 900,000 volts for its transmission on the towers. These cables look pretty low to the ground right here. So that's a little electricity lesson, a little power grid lesson. I'll talk to you at camp. Alright, there's a big blossom cluster on a Joshua tree right there, just waiting to explode. Had to show you that because it's kind of cool. Okay, here I am at Cottonwood Canyon. The stream's flowing pretty well. I think that's going to be my home for the night. I just was walking around and I looked back over by where my pad was a minute ago, and there's a big old jackrabbit sitting there. Talk about some ears. Wow! His ears were about as tall as the rest of the rabbit. I think that's going to be my spot. It looks nice and level, and it's pretty well sheltered from the wind. And yeah, that looks like, well, actually there's 2 spots here. One there, one there. One of those is going to be mine. I'll decide and I will figure it out, set up camp, and then I will talk to you tomorrow. So remember, if you haven't already, please subscribe and then hit that like button. And we'll talk to you later.